You're on the carpet. This is how I expect you to look. So I'll be on this chair, and whenever I'm in this chair, you need to know that it's going to be a time where you're going to need to really get your brain working. Because I'm going to be telling you something, or showing you something, or reading you something that helps us all learn. So here's me, here's my glasses, and here's my talking bubble. I'm probably going to tell you something. Sometimes I'm going to actually be maybe showing you a book or something like that. And so my talking bubble will be blah, 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 whatever I'm talking about. I'm not going to try to write all the words in there because I don't know what I'm talking about yet.
Blah, blah, blah.
So you, which you're showing me right now, your job is to be here on the carpet. However your body is, it's in a way that it doesn't take anybody else's pictures away. Let me tell you what I mean by that.
That's me.
When I talk, you're making pictures in your head all the time. Maybe they're cartoons, maybe they're movies, maybe they're words, but you're thinking about stuff. And that thinking is your picture. So let's say I was talking, maybe reading you a book about cats, because I love cats. And so if I was talking about cats, nice, whatever it was, you're making pictures in your head. I don't know your pictures, because you're you and I'm me. We don't have the same pictures. No way. Because you're you. Uh-oh, hold on. So you're thinking really hard, and you're taking these ideas, and you're making them part of your pictures, whatever they are, okay? And maybe someone sitting here, but as long as their bodies are not touching other people, then they're being very kind, all right? And they're making their own picture. Maybe this picture looks like this. Maybe this person's actually thinking about how they're going to pick up the cat. I don't know. Everybody has a different picture. When all the people have their voices off, notice how none of these children have talking bubbles, right? I have a talking bubble. The children do not. The learners do not. Okay, here's another learner. Just their hands to themselves, not bothering anybody, doing lots of thinking. Maybe they're actually thinking of this word, and they're thinking about the shape of this word and how they can see it in their head. I don't know. Okay? This is called listening. And when your mouth is closed and your body is still, and you're making a picture in your head of my words, that's called listening. When somebody has a great picture and they can't wait to share it, and they blap out words, that's called interrupting. Okay? I should show you what that looks like. So what sometimes happens, though, is that sometimes kids do this. I'll be talking, and this is not a picture I like to see, but I'm going to show you what it does to other people. Sometimes I'm doing my thing, like now, and I'm talking, and I'm trying to help all the kids make some more pictures in their head. There's glasses, hair. Notice my pictures aren't fancy because these are ideas. This is not art right now, right? This is ideas. It is not, okay? You just did the thing I was going to show the kids to do. So let's say I've got my mouth open, okay, and I'm telling all these ideas. And then someone out here gets a really good picture, or maybe just forgets what they're supposed to look like. And they decide to blap out an idea. Okay? Their idea covers up all the good ideas we're talking about. And that's called interrupting. And what happens is then, other children, because you are not the only person in here, in case you didn't know that, and everybody's supposed to be here and everybody's allowed to learn, okay? The other children who are trying really hard to make a picture in their head, and we're doing a really good job, guess what happened to their picture? It's gone. Because your voice just blapped over it and took it away. Now, you're all really, really kind kids, and I'm sure you don't want to take your friends' pictures away, do you?
No.
No. So you think a nicer way to get your ideas out is to raise your hand. And then nobody will have their ideas all covered up with your words. Do you think that'll work for our class?
Yes.
I agree. All right, so we're going to raise our hands. If you have a super great picture in your head, you really want everyone to see it, but not just blap it out, right? So I'm going to take this picture away because we don't want to do this, right? We don't want to take our friends' pictures away. We don't want to pop everyone's ideas. We don't want to do that. So this is listening.